Hi guys, it is April from Getting Hygge with It. Today I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a tour of my Hygge entryway. Hygge is really all about simplicity and coziness, and I just think why not introduce that to every part of your life. So my entryway is a bit complicated. It's the strangest layout on earth. I don't want to call it square, but I don't know what they did when they were planning this. But I've got three zones. I've got this zone where it's kind of out in the open. So I've got hooks and a boot tray. So this is where people can come and just drop off their coats when they're visiting, and where we put our shoes. And then I've got this little cabinet, which I'm very grateful for. We stuff a lot of stuff in here. Libby's stuff goes in here, all of our hats and mitts go in here, and then of course we've got our closet, which is also another storage area. So we've got three zones. I'm going to go through them all with you. So as I mentioned before, Hygge is really all about simplicity, and to me that also means convenience and knowing that everything is in its place. So this zone, I really want it to be simple for when people come over. They know where to put their coats and their shoes, and it's just really clear. Our cabinet is also organized so you can just grab and go, which is really convenient. So that first drawer is where we place all of our sunglasses and our keys and that kind of thing. So it's really simple to know where to go to get out the door quickly. This next drawer is the cutest drawer because it's Libby's drawer. And this is super convenient because we've got it sectioned between going out and going in. And I'll show you what I mean in just a second. So first of all, I've got our going out drawer. So here we've got Libby's leash, so we can go on walks. These are all of Libby's shoes. So these are her little winter booties and then spring booties in behind. And then we've got her winter coat because it's freezing here. So we've got our winter coat, her little harness thing for when we go for a drive, and then that's her little raincoat, which looks adorable on her. So that's all set if we're going for a walk. And then this is the cutest bag in the world that my friend Katie got for me. That's when she goes away to her Gammer's house. So okay, next drawer. This is her coming back. So if I need to stock up on poop bags for her, I'll do that. Her treats, her little paw wipes are in here, and then all of the towels because sometimes she gets wet outside. And then we're moving on to my drawer and Barry's drawer. So I've got a little section here, and then Barry's also got his own section, which is a little bigger, I would say, and more stocked. So in my little nook, I've got all of my mittens all set. I've got my gloves. These are some Coach gloves my sister gave me a while back, which I love. So I've got my gloves, black and brown, and then I've got my toque, my little Patriots toque, and my other toque. And then I've got scarf. So this is Pride and Prejudice written on a scarf, and my flamingo scarf because I love flamingos. I couldn't resist, and so there's that. I'm realizing I need more warm scarves. And then this is Barry's little section. So he's got some big gloves and warm mittens, a scarf, and some toques, and of course his hats, which are very important to him. Okay, we're here at zone 3, guys. This is our closet. And I've organized our bags on these two little hooks, which are pretty simple. So it's really easy to grab and go. In the morning, up top, we've got other storage area. And then of course, coats and shoes. Space is limited in this closet, so I've added a little hook to put our mop there on the side, and right up above you can see the refill for the mop fluid right there. So it's super handy for us. Other side of that top shelf, I've got my summer purse. I think the best thing we've done for this closet is buying these baskets to hold different things. I really love them. I just got them from the dollar store for like $4 each. It was amazing. So thrilled that I have these. So in this first basket, I have hand towels. These are my Christmassy hand towels that I use in our powder bath. I'm not quite ready to bring them out yet, but it's so close, guys. It's unbelievable. So we've got our hand towels, and then under that is the GPS. We only use it really when we're out of the country, but Barry goes to Boston enough that we have a section for that there. This next basket has to be my favorite because it's the most Hygge of them all. Here are my black and white photos that I always hang in our hallway, and I change them up every month. And then I've got all of my adorable soaps. So I've got some Christmassy soaps, and winter soaps are all here, so I'll be set for all of winter. Limoncello, for some reason, reminds me of winter. And then I've got a little Nutcracker wallflower, and then here are all of the winter scents I'll be using throughout the winter. Poopery is always a necessity, you know? And then more pictures, but these are just like family photos. Oh, there's my nanny. I'm just organizing this a little bit better so it's more understandable and easier to access stuff. Okay, in this last basket, super clear mop pads, and these are right beside the mop. So I know what I need to do today is get some mopping done. Ugh. Now, even though things are supposed to have their own place, you know, life happens, and decluttering is sometimes a very great necessity for me. So even in this drawer, I could see several things that needed to go. Like that poppy was just randomly in there. So I am getting rid of that. I also needed to kind of organize stuff a little bit better. I could move this little change purse to the other side, closer to my sunglasses. That makes more sense to me. So I'll get rid of the poppy. And then I also found a zipper for my boot. One of my boots completely lost a zipper, and this is like a reminder. Please fix that, April. Fix it. Now, Libby's drawer, I would say, gets the most messy because we're in it all the time. As you can see, it's a big old mess here. So I found, I think, I don't know, 3 or 4 bags that had nothing to do with Libby and had everything to do with like groceries or whatever. So I started to really declutter all of that. Yeah, I think I ended up with 4 or 5. Just ridiculous. But it looked so good. After I was done, I was like, this makes total sense. If we're going out with Libby, if we're coming in with Libby, everything is in its place. Again, I'm very happy. You know what? I really didn't expect to declutter anything in my drawer, but I really went to town. I ended up getting rid of some scarves, those yellow mittens I don't need, so that felt really good. here's the big old pile of stuff we're gonna get rid of now. Feels great. Now that things are organized and simplified, we can really hygge and cozy this place up. So I really enjoy embracing the seasons. So it is winter here, which requires stones in my boot tray. This is great for rainy or snowy months. And then of course, I've got to have my soaps and smells that are totally according to season. So here's all my winter soaps that I'll be using, my winter wallflowers, all really, really critical. And then again, I really love changing out the pictures on this piece every single month. It's November, so we've got some Boston for Barry's birthday. These are all photos that I found online that have been taken in Boston. Lots of football, because Barry without football, just know that I wouldn't know my husband without it. And because it's that time of the year, I totally have a little mini Christmas tree I got at Michael's, and then this wanted jolly men bearing gifts. It might also be a hint to Barry that he can always buy me gifts. You cannot have hygge without adding a little coziness. So here you can see I've added a lot of cozy textiles. So we've got my sweaters right away at the entryway so that when I get home from work, I can change into something warm and cozy immediately. Adding some living things is also a lovely way to add hygge into your home. This peace lily has been going strong for many years now. I love it. It looks like it's about to bloom. And then of course lighting. So this little lantern comes on every single night at around 4 o'clock. So we're set, and in the night it is such a lovely little warm nook. Those are my tips and tricks for creating a hygge-like entryway. I hope that this has inspired you guys. Do you do anything with your entryway to make it comforting and cozy for when you get home? I would love to know, and I will talk with you soon. Bye!